Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be making kind of an interesting choice for kid-friendly food. We're going to be making zucchini coins. I think when I ask kids what their favorite vegetables are, some say broccoli. I don't really think any ever say zucchini. So I think that we're going to be a little daring. Brooke got a interesting cookbook that gave me some interesting ideas on how to make some kid-friendly foods. So I took a little bit of what I saw, and I'm also going to make an even healthier twist in terms of the breadcrumbs. So we've got 2 medium zucchinis here. Instead of using all-purpose flour, we're going to use 100% whole wheat pastry flour. For the dipping sauce, the tomato dipping sauce, I've got tomato paste, and I'm actually just creating this today for the first time. Tabasco, oregano, a little bit of chili powder. I'm going to go a little spicy, so that's totally up to you guys. And then some grated Parmesan, garlic powder, egg, and I think that's it. Let's see if I have anything else. Yep, I think that's about it. I may add a little bit of lemon in the mix because I just throw that in there all over the place. So we'll see how this goes. You know, a lot of people steam their zucchini, and it's just kind of soft and soggy. And kids really like texture, so if this comes out, because we're switching up, instead of the panko crumbs, we're gonna go healthy here. If it comes out nice and crusty on the outside but soft on the inside, kids like that texture stuff. So, and then of course you call it coins, and it's like they're making money, or it's a fun game. So it's I think it's one of the interesting ways to make foods creative. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay, we are back. We got the sliced zucchini in about a 1/4 inch, I guess this is a 1/4 inch, probably a little bit more, coins. And then you divide the ingredients into 3 different bowls. So, actually it's going to go this way, so we got it right. So what you want to do is kind of like an assembly line. So first you put the whole wheat flour, and you put that first. Second, you dip the coin in the egg. And then third, in our panko crumb mixture. But what I used is, so I ended up using just under a 1/2 cup of rolled oats. And then I used 3 teaspoons of flaxseed meal. And then you add in the Parmesan cheese and the garlic powder and the salt. So instead of the panko crumbs, we're using the flaxseed meal and the oats. So we'll see how that turns out. So we'll do one together. So put it in like this. You dip. And you put it in here. Here. And I'm sure these will get, some will be better, some will be worse. Put 2 together. Okay. All right. I will see you guys after I do all of these. Okay, so the assembly line is done, and I have a whole lot of sliced zucchini left over. So either I have absolutely no concept of what 2 medium zucchinis means, or I actually don't know what else that might mean. But I do have a lot left over. So I only made, looks like 12 of these, so I probably could have maybe added like a little bit less crumbs or whatever, and maybe gotten more in on a big baking sheet, but we're gonna use this. I coated this with the coconut oil spray that's got no calories and all that good stuff. So this actually looks pretty good. So we're gonna put this in on 450 degrees, so pretty high heat, and I'm gonna set it in there for about 20 minutes. We'll see, give or take, and I will see you guys in just a bit. Okay, we took them out of the oven, and as you can see, they're still piping hot. These look quite a bit different than traditional, turning the oven off here, than the traditional breadcrumbs, and we're gonna see how it tastes. But it definitely looks good and it smells really good. How's that smell, Brooke? Amazing. Okay, she said amazing, and she's halfway across the room. This is the tomato dipping sauce that I made. You could pretty much you could really do whatever you want with this. I used a tomato paste. You could use tomato sauce. You could use a salsa mix. I used about half a can of tomato paste. I used 1 tablespoon of oregano. I used a couple shakes of Tabasco and a shake of chili powder and a shake of garlic powder, and mixed it up. And I can use that as the dipping sauce. We'll see if it even needs it because, you know, like I said, we got a little creative here. So we're gonna see how it tastes in just a sec. Okay, we're gonna do the taste test right here. We're gonna do it, this actually smells so good. I'm gonna do it without the dipping sauce. By the way, these are really good because what you can do is you can dip all these before you put it in the oven, place it in a Ziploc freezer bag, and you can store these for up to 3 or 4 months so that when you're ready to cook them, you just take them out of the bag, place them on the baking sheet with the spray, and then cook it for 20-25 minutes on 450 degrees. So let's go ahead and let's taste one of these. Ooh, hot. They're really good. They're like zucchini cooking. They're zucchini coins. Let's test the sauce. Good. So we'll try one more. Once you let them cool, your kids are going to love these. And they're completely healthy. They're hard crust on the outside, and then they're soft on the inside. If you want, poke some holes in them so that none of the heat is hidden when your kids bite into them. And this tomato paste little mixture that I make is actually pretty good. So I'll post all the ingredients afterwards, and let me know how you guys like it. All right.